The Toonami programming block had a huge influence on my younger years. After all, the block introduced me to Dragon Ball Z, which is probably my favorite show of all time. When I wasn't watching Dragon Ball Z, I was watching Outlaw Star, Tenchi Muyo, Ronin Warriors, Reboot, and Gundam Wing. I also watched Gundam 8th MS Team, but it didn't fit into the flow of what I was trying to do, so just go with me on this one. Gundam Wing served as my introduction to the world that is Gundam, and I remember loving the show. I really can't put my finger on what exactly was so appealing about the show, but if I had to guess, I would probably say a large part of it was the Gundams themselves. I remember really getting into the Gunpla models because of Gundam Wing, which is a hobby I would love to get back into someday. But even without the model kits, the show was something that just stuck with me for years, which eventually led me to purchasing this bootleg box set of the show. Back when I was young and stupid, and didn't realize there was a reason that this set was so much less expensive than the actual box set. And while the packaging was of questionable quality, this box set served as my main method of watching the show after it was dropped from Toonami's lineup back in 2001. That is, until the release of this Blu-ray box set. Released in December of 2017, this set is amazing. The 29 episode series is split into 2 parts called collections, with 4 discs per collection. Allow me to elaborate on what each collection contains, since the backs of the cases are surprisingly hard to read. Seriously though, darker green text on black background? What were they thinking? Collection 1 has the first 25 episodes on 4 discs, along with clean versions of the first 2 opening themes and a clean version of the ending credits theme. By clean, I mean versions of the endings and openings that did not have the actual credits, but just visuals and sound. Collection 2 contains episodes 26 through 49, as well as the 3rd and 4th versions of the opening theme, along with a commercials collection, which is a selection of Japanese promos for the show. And while I can't read Japanese, that is definitely a commercial for the show on Laserdisc. So I'm sure there'll be a future episode covering the box set once I'm able to get my hands on it.
So you want to buy a Laserdisc box set for a movie you already own on Blu-ray.
Well, it's an anime TV series, but yeah.
In a language that you don't speak.
I can guess what they're saying.
Why?
Because I want it!
Nerd!
Oh. Anyway, this set includes another collection with the OVAs, covering 4 Blu-rays. And for those of you who are not in the know, OVAs are basically direct-to-video anime. The first 2 discs are dedicated to the OVA Operation Meteor, which basically serves as a recap to the series, from the perspectives of each of the pilots. Or at least that's what I have read. To be perfectly honest, I haven't watched Operation Meteor. You see, Operation Meteor was not available in the United States prior to its release inside this box set. As a result, it doesn't have an English dub. And I just don't have time anymore to sit down and binge watch subtitled anime. Being an adult kind of sucks sometimes. But enough of my complaining, let's get back to the box set. The 3rd disc in this collection is the OVA version of Endless Waltz, which serves as a sequel to the series, taking place a year after the end of the show. And the 4th disc has the movie version of Endless Waltz. Allow me to explain. The original OVA version of Endless Waltz consisted of 3 episodes, whereas the movie version combined all 3 parts and added additional footage. This collection also has additional clean openings, clean closings, and Japanese promos, including an 8th MS Team promo. See 8th MS Team? I didn't forget about you. The 4th and final collection in this set contains additional bonus material, which consists of The Frozen Teardrop, which is basically an audio drama with mostly still images, and no English dub. It also contains a version of the end credits that originally appeared on Toonami, as well as a series of interviews. In other words, this box set is overflowing with content. And holy crap, how is it that I managed to go this long without talking about the actual box part of the box set? This thing is huge, but it also is a really cool looking box. great for display purposes. And, just like the actual Blu-rays themselves, the inside of the box is also overflowing with content. First, there is this gorgeous artwork from the show. I would seriously consider hanging these up in my office, if I had any space left on my wall. I haven't even been able to put up the awesome prints from the convention earlier in the year. It also has these awesome pins. And this! Yeah, I don't know exactly what this is, but I don't want to open it and get it damaged. But hands down, the best part of this box set is the art book. While I do love the art book that came with my Outlaw Star box set, but this art book just blows that one out of the water. Not only is it physically very large, but it is just jam-packed with content. Seriously, take a look. It's got artwork, interviews, character designs, robot designs, storyboards. It even has artwork of the Gunpla models in there. This box set, wow. Just wow. You done good, Right Stuff. You done good.
Why?
Because I want it!
Nerd.
Oh.
A shoe.
Ah. Why are you sneezing? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it just as much as I have enjoyed making it. If you haven't done so, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, and then go ahead and click the bell icon afterwards. That will allow you to know as soon as my next video comes out for each and every video. You should definitely check out my Twitter. It's going to be here somewhere on screen. And if you do, you'll be able to check out the next Viewer's Choice poll when that comes out. Thank you so much again for watching, and feel free to click one of the videos down here to see even more of my content. Thanks again.